Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Lorusso speaking for a new edition of the Top 10 PPC News-Parade. That's for the third week of January 2026. What are we talking about today? Google Ads, experiment with the mixed campaign in beta, maximum CPC limits, and other mistakes to avoid in our campaigns. Demand gen control plus performance max power combined. Is it possible? Yes. Subscription promotion in the merchant center. Broad or exact for B2B. Meta ads impressions are coming to trade for 100 millions new users monthly. TikTok ads, the US agreement is done, plus some updates for shop and smart campaigns. OpenAI / ChatGPT ads, what we know about these ads, and the paper impression bombshell. LinkedIn ads, the strange way cost per conversions are calculated, and a mini guide to Microsoft Clarity Smart Events. Okay, before coming to the PPC News-Parade, here are some extra contents I want to highlight for you. The first one is on caroya.com, and it's an executive summary of the digital ads benchmark report Q4 2025 for by Tenuity, and they are doing it regularly, and this report is a summary of what of the key findings of the report. Another nice post by Sarah Stayman on thesarahstayman.com, and she's explaining why in 2026 it was like that also in 2025, but even more now, why value first campaigns are the only ones destined to be scaled, to be available for scaling instead of promotion, so price first campaigns. The last extra content is by Kelly Kessler, and she spot that now in Performance Max is possible to exclude client customer lists. That's interesting and very nice update. But let's start with the news number 10. Emanuel Flossi on feedarmy.com explains here how the new subscription promotions work in the Google Merchant Center. In another post on the same site, Emanuel is explaining our universal commerce protocol is working, but it's a paid content, so I leave it to you to look at it. News number 9. Jill Saskingale on learn.jill.ca is explaining why Broadmatch and ExactMatch has to work together, especially in B2B campaigns, but not only, I will add myself. And she's explaining why and how. News number 8. A very nice post by Aisha Youssef from searchengineland.com. She's explaining how to have the control within demand gen and the power of Performance Max in shopping campaigns. simply combining the two campaigns, performance max read-only on one side, and then a demand gen set with all the channels in display in Google Display Network and in other Google's channel we want to cover with all the controls. News number 7. That's a very nice post on Tag Manager ET. This is a content in Italian, so I'll show you here the content translated by Google, and here Matteo Zamboni is showing how to set. He's explaining what smart events in Microsoft Clarity are and how to set them, how to use them to properly analyze the sessions recorded by Clarity. News number 6. AJ Wilcox on LinkedIn.com is explaining that LinkedIn has a strange way to calculate cost per conversion, ignoring all campaigns without conversion. So as we didn't spend that money on the platform, that's probably a marketing choice more than a technical one, marketing choice. So we'll see if they will go by themselves all alone against what they are doing all the other platform, all the other PPC platform on this path, or they will change to something more rational. News number 5. Andrew Locke, 2 posts. One is a real case study on LinkedIn.com, and he's sharing an experiment he did with price cap on CPC, and the result was not so good. The campaign went in a sort of negative loop for that. So that's not the general case, of course. Price max cap can be interesting in a variety of cases, but you have to be careful to cut away the most competitive placements for your campaigns. That's why experiments are the good solution, are the best solution. And in another post, Andrew Locke, again, on his site, savvyrevenue.com, is explaining a lot of key problems you can find in your campaigns and how to avoid to do these evaluation errors. News number 4. Martin Regarding on LinkedIn.com is explaining what we know about ChatGPT ads at the moment. It's, as you can see, a post in German, but of course you can translate it. And it's, as usual, very comprehensive recap on the same topic. Anu Adegbola on searchengineland.com explained that OpenAI has shared their intention to start with cost per impression instead of cost per click and cost per conversion, as the more advanced PPC platforms are doing. So we'll see, but that's not a good start at all. News number 3. Post by Dario Zannoni on LinkedIn.com, and is sharing a new beta launched in Google Ads, campaign mix experiments, in which you can test 2 or 3 campaigns put together, working together, instead of only changing something inside one campaigns. And that's the proof, the most evident proof that even in Google are realizing that binary or 3 campaigns together are working better in these days. And so they are giving us the possibility to test binary or trinary campaigns. News number 2. The post by Meta. Meta has officialized the fact that since this week, starting from this week, they are going to have new placements on Threads, and Threads is 400 million monthly active users. So a lot of impressions are going, extra impressions are going to enter our Meta Ads account. It's good to know. They're not saying exactly the calendar for this release, but now you know that starting from today, from this week, it may happen. So if you see something strange in impression, an amount of impression growing, that could be the origin of the case. News number 1. Which are 3 posts on TikTok. The agreement with a US venture is done. So TikTok is going to stay on US market. We'll see what happens in Europe, because I think something similar has to be already reached in our continent. And 2 updates on by Andrew Hutchinson on social media today about Smart Plus campaigns and shop within TikTok itself. So that's it for this edition. If you like this PPC News Parade, please like, comment, or share it, and we'll see next time. May the ROI be with you. Ciao!